Welcome back to another GCN training session on the GCN Training channel. Now today we've got a 15-minute beginner session. This session is brilliant if you're brand new to cycling or you've had a few years out of cycling and want to get back on the bike. It's a short session, but it's really going to benefit you in the long run. So just jump on your bikes and we're going to do a nice gentle warm-up. Start off with 1 minute at 1 out of 10 perceived exertion. So this is going to feel like walking. Nice and easy in a very small gear. Shouldn't be much resistance on the pedals. Just starting to warm the body up, start getting the heart rate up, ready for our session. Now I've got a great group of cyclists joining us today. On the back row we've got John and Emily, ex-professional cyclist, and on the front we've got Manny from the Black Cycling Network and of course Hank. So they're going to be joining us today. All very good cyclists, so watch what they're doing. Try and hold the same positions and cadences that they are on the session. So now we're just going to ramp it up to 2 out of 10 effort. So this is slightly harder. You might just want to click down to a little bit of a harder gear. Going to do this for a minute now. Starting to warm the body up. Ready for the session. The warm-up is a very important part of the session because when you hit those efforts, you want to be nice and warmed up to get the most out of the session, but as well to avoid any injury as well. So you've got 25 seconds left of this 2 out of 10 perceived exertion, and then we're going to move up to 3 out of 10. So again, just click down the gear a little bit harder, get the heart rate up. All of this session is done on perceived exertion on a level of 1 to 10. So 1 being really, really easy, like walking pace, and then 10 being flat out, 10 out of 10 max effort. So now up to 3 out of 10. Ramp it up a little bit. So last minute of the warm-up. So your legs start to feel warm. Heart rate should be going up. After this minute, we're then going to have 1 minute pedaling really easy. So last 30 seconds now, before we go into our 1 minute easy. "20 seconds to go. "15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to a nice, easy, gentle walking pace. So after this minute, we're then going to go into a 2-minute effort. And that 2-minute effort is going to be at around 5 out of 10 perceived exertion. So about halfway in between your max effort and your walking pace. You want to look to be probably around the middle of the block in your gears. It's a bit of a harder gear than what we were just doing in the warm-up. So we've got 30 seconds to go now until we start that 2-minute effort. So 20 seconds to go now. You want to think about the gear you want to be in. Change up, put down, get in that big ring if you feel like it. So we're going to go 2 minutes at 5 out of 10 perceived exertion. And we want to look at quite a high cadence. So you want to get those legs moving nice and fast. In 3, 2, 1, go. So 2 minutes, 5 out of 10. You'll make sure you're holding a nice position on the bike, not wasting any energy, moving your upper body. What advice would you give to a beginner cyclist, Hank?
The turbo is a great place to start. If you're worried about getting on the road, you're worried about traffic, and you're just not that confident in clipping in, then the turbo is where you can get some good fitness in. But you can also learn some good pedaling techniques, learn how to clip in, clip out. The turbo is a safe place. It's a bit safer than rollers.
Definitely.
So you attach the bike, you clipped in so you can focus on the effort. but also you can focus on your techniques and keep your body nice, relaxed, upper body, and then nice and controlled. That's a bit of advice I'd give Manon.
Great advice, Hank. So we've got 45 seconds left of this effort now. Hopefully you're keeping a nice even pace, you haven't gone off too fast and you're starting to die. Just try and hold that nice pace. 30 seconds to go now. Great work, everyone. We're then going to go into a minute rest after this. So 25 seconds to go and then a minute rest. Nice fast legs, 10 seconds to go now. Keep going all the way to the end. And in 3, 2, 1, easy. So knock it back. You can get into that nice easy gear again. Get in your little ring. Nice walking pace. We're gonna do a minute easy. Then we're gonna go into another minute at a 5 out of 10 effort. So exactly the same again. 1 minute this time. At a 5 out of 10. Now, even though this session is really short, I'm a big believer in you can get a really good session done in a short amount of time. It all comes down to how hard you try. So we've got 20 seconds now and go back into it. So get that gear ready again. If that last effort felt good, you could go down to a bit of a harder gear and try and keep the cadence up again. So in 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 minute, 5 out of 10. And you want to look to keep around 80 RPM, so our legs a tiny bit slower. A little bit of a harder gear. So after this 1 minute, we're then going to go into another 2-minute effort and we're going to ramp it up to 6 out of 10 effort. It's a little bit harder, no rest in between, straight into it. Again, try and keep a nice, strong upper body, nice smooth pedal stroke. 15 seconds left now. And we're going to go straight into the 2 minutes. And in 5, 3, 2, 1, 2 minutes, 6 out of 10. 90 RPM. So getting those legs a little bit faster. So click it down a gear. 6 out of 10 effort. It's quite a hard effort. This is our last long effort. This is the only 2-minute effort left. And then we've got some shorter 30-second efforts and a 1-minute effort to go. Great work, everyone. 30 seconds down. Got some water. Now's a good time to take a sip. Keep hydrated. A minute down, so 1 minute to go. Then we get a short 30-second rest.
Remember to try different positions on the bike. One thing I've mentioned, good opportunity to try it is on the turbo.
And get out the saddle as well if you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable, stretch it out. 30 seconds left now. Keep going all the way to the line. Every second counts. Great work, everyone. So 15 seconds to go, then we have a 30-second rest. Quite a short rest after a bit of a longer effort. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to a nice easy gear. So now we've got 30 seconds rest, and then we're going to go into 30-second sprint. Now this is a 9 out of 10 effort, so pretty hard effort, but for 30 seconds. So you want to get it in pretty hard gear, and you can get out of the saddle if you feel like it, or you can stay in the saddle if you like. So get in the right gear for this. Are we ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sprint. Go, 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 up, 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 up. 9 out of 10 effort, come on. Let's go. Sit back down, push that gear. Great work, everyone. Come on, halfway through, 15 seconds to go. Great work, push it out. All the way to the line, 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and easy. So now we've got a 2-minute rest. Great work. How's that sprint, guys?
Woo.
Good.
30-second sprints.
They're hard.
And not easy. If you feel comfortable getting out the saddle, then I would suggest you try get out of the saddle in the first 10 seconds, then time goes up a little bit quicker. And also, if you're not used to getting out the saddle, then make sure you get out the saddle, practice, have a bit of a feel of what it feels like. Obviously, the bike's still going to be locked in, so you're not going to feel it sway beneath you, but it just gets you used to putting out the power while out the chair.
Yeah, it's definitely a great place to practice some of these things. If you're not used to getting out the saddle, you don't feel confident doing it on the road, just practice it on the turbo. So we've got 1 more minute rest, and then we're going to go into a 1 minute 5 out of 10 effort. And this is our last effort now before our cool down. So great work, everyone, getting through the session really well. So 1 minute left now. Nice easy pedaling.
You ready, Manny?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready, Manny.
Manny and Manon, they're just too close, you know?
We keep those legs spinning quite fast even though we're resting. So 30 seconds now before our final effort. So again, 1 minute, 5 out of 10. It's the last one, you can do it, Hank.
I can do it.
You've got it in you.
Yeah, I think so. Come on then, everyone at home, we can do this. Get through this last minute effort. Ooh.
Let's end that recovery.
Yeah.
Right, 10 seconds. You want to think about that gear? So you want to be pushing at around 80 RPM. In 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, let's go. Last effort. I don't know about anybody else, but I always feel so much better after getting a quick workout done. Even if you are a little bit low on motivation, just getting on and doing a quick 15-minute effort, you always feel so much better after it. Nice fast legs, 5 out of 10 effort now. Great work, everyone. Halfway through, and then we're into our cool down.
What kind of cadence are we looking at, Manon?
You want to be sitting around 80?
Okay.
What are you at the minute?
I'm hitting 90. I think I need to back off a little bit.
Getting a bit of a harder gear.
Yeah.
2, 1, and easy. So now we're into the cool down. So get it into a nice easy gear and spin those legs out. Great work, everyone. How do you find that?
That was really good. I mean, it's amazing what you can get done in 15 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a great starting point to, like you say, anyone that's getting new and getting into cycling, the turbo is a really, really great safe place to start. So yeah, pump out a few 15-minute sessions and you'll be good to go for the longer ones.
This is a great session. It's got a bit of everything. It's got 2-minute efforts, 1-minute efforts, and some sprint in there, all at different leg cadences as well. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you want any more training videos on the channel, then check them out. We've got loads of stuff from training videos to everything, haven't we, Hank?
We've got just about anything you need to get you going nice and fast. So yeah, enjoy it.